When someone goes into war, they go into battle, they cannot feel alone because then they'd be terrified. Who knows what type of enemy they'll be facing, and it's scary. And therefore, Chazal, our rabbis tell us that a person should always arm himself when he goes into war regarding his kedushas and shmiras einayim, guarding one's eyes. Go into war armed with a pasuk that helps you focus on your kedusha. And there are many of them, but for now we'll focus on 3 of them. 3 Pesukim that if you have these Pesukim nearby, if you recite these Pesukim when you go into war, you will be protected. You'll be guarded. Pasuk number 1, perhaps the most famous pasuk. V'lo yisasuru acharei levavchem v'acharei einechem. And we should not stray, we should not veer after our hearts and after our eyes. And Reb Shimshon Pincus says that he knows someone that would say this pasuk sometimes over 10 times a day. In fact, this is one of the 6 mitzvahs tmidiyos. You get a mitzvah every second. Imagine a person knows, I'm armed with this pasuk, and every second that I guard my eyes and my heart from veering, from straying, I get a mitzvah. Unbelievable empowerment. Pasuk number 2, the Mishnah Berurah tells us that the pasuk says, Leiv tar biroli Elokim v'ruach nachain chadesh bekirbi. Hashem created inside of me a pure heart and a proper spirit that He renews constantly. And if a person understood, my heart is so pure, my mind is pure. Yes, of course, I've slipped, I've fallen, I failed. But be'etzem, really, it's pure. I once taught a class and a young lady told me that she felt her neshama one time. When did she feel her neshama? Her father was not Jewish, and she went into a church. Her father asked her to go into a church for a christening, for a baptizing. And when she was there, she couldn't breathe. She felt like she was suffocating. A person feels their neshama. And when somebody looks at something inappropriately, the first time it happens, it sends a shudder through us. Realize Leiv tar biroli Elokim. And last but not least, Eish tamid tukad ala mizbeach lo yisichbeh. The fire should never be extinguished. There's a constant fire that's burning in our heart, in our soul, on the mizbeach of our bodies, of our beings, of our neshamas, and that is never extinguished. And yes, this refers to a carbon oila, which is mechaper, which atones for improper thoughts. But it also tells us that even though sometimes the wind may blow, but the fire of our mizbeach remains strong forever. Arm yourself with these Pesukim. You'll always have the Rabbi Shalom at your side to help you in your most difficult battles. And ultimately, you will triumph.